Guys, I'm going to do another mascara tutorial for you guys. This is definitely the question I get asked the most. I've already made one tutorial, but it's a little long, so I was going to try to make a shorter one showing just kind of really how easy it is. I've already curled my lashes because mine are straight as a board. I am using the Unique 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. There are two tubes. One is transplanting gel, and the other is the natural green tea fibers. The basic rules to this is that you want to always make sure you're doing gel, fiber, gel in that order. So you never put fibers on if you don't already have wet gel there, and you always want to seal the fibers. So no matter how many coats you add, you do it in that order. So I'm going to go in with my transplanting gel. Use this just like you would use traditional mascara. There are actually two ways you can do this. You can either put a coat on and let it dry, or you can use your regular mascara first and let it dry, and then use the 3D mascara just as a building tool on top of your traditional mascara. A lot of people do it that way and have really good results. My daughter, in fact, does it that way. She puts a coat on and lets it dry and then adds the 3D on top of it. I go back and forth and I have good results either way I do it. So I've got a coat of the gel on, and I'll go ahead and just let it dry. We'll do it this way. The directions actually say to do it this way. I normally don't. I actually normally do it just on its own. But the last video I did that way, so we'll try this way. So you just want to get a good, even coat all over your lashes, just like if you were using regular mascara. The thing with the 3D mascara, even on its own, the gel on its own, I feel like is pretty lengthening. I definitely don't want to have any clumps. From here, if I had any, we actually just released a lash comb, which is amazing. I love it. So if I had any clumps, I'd go in right now. This is a metal comb, so it works really well. I just got some on my face. That's okay though. Alright, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to work on just my right eye. So you can see what it looks like. It's just one coat right now. No fibers. Okay, I'm going to go back with the gel now. And I'm going to do another full coat of this gel. You want to make sure you have your lashes pretty coated. They need to be really good and pretty kind of wet when you put your fibers on, because your fibers need something to stick to. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put that back down. Here are my fibers. I'm brushing these on. I'm not going to the very base of my lashes here because you can get it in your eye. These are natural green tea fibers, so they don't hurt if they get in your eye, but they're not comfortable. Okay, and then if you have any that are just like like a big spot of fiber, you can just either take your lash comb and pull it off, or you can actually just put it right back in the tube, which is normally what I do. We'll just set it there for now. Alright, now I'm going to go back in and add more gel. And with the gel, I'll go all the way down to the base and back out to the tips. It's already lengthening quite a bit. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is. Every time I use this mascara, I'm a little bit amazed. Alright, now I'm going to go back in with the fibers. I'm trying to hurry because I'm trying to make this a short video. And I'm doing this just on the edges again. And I'm going to go one more time with my transplanting gel. And just coat this from about midway up my lashes to the tips. Now from here, on this last coat, I'm actually going to come behind my lashes and barely sweep the wand behind them. That will give you a little extra length at the very end. You don't want to do it too hard or too many times, because you can actually make your lashes pretty clumpy. and you can take the curl out if you push too hard. Okay, so this eye is pretty well done. At the very end, when everything's dry, I always go back in and just touch it up. But we're going to go work on my left eye as that's drying. So I'm getting a full coat. Okay, so I've got my lashes pretty well coated. Now I'm going to go in with my fibers, starting midway down my lashes, sweeping out to the edges of my lashes. Get a pretty good coat. Again, if you have any, loose that you can see or clumps that you can see, just get your lash comb and pull them out. With my gel, I do tend to go all the way down to my base, the base of my lashes. Just because I don't want any loose fibers, I want everything sealed. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and do another coat of fibers on the edge. It's so hard to see. Okay, just on the very edges. Okay, now we're done with fibers. So I'm going to seal this last coat. Remember, I'm going to go back behind and catch just the tips of the back of my lashes. Any you get on your eyelid, you obviously want to try not to, especially if you've already done your eyeshadow. But if you do get some on your eyelid, if you'll wait and let it dry, you can pretty easily take a makeup brush and remove it when you're finished. Okay, now can you guys see my lashes? They're huge. Okay, I'm going to put just a tiny bit. You can use 3D or you can use regular mascara on your lower lash line, whatever you want to do. I don't ever use the fibers on my lower lashes, but I do use the transplanting gel. This product doesn't claim to lengthen or thicken your lashes, but it has been my experience as I've been using it for the last 6 months that my lashes are healthier. And everyone close to me that uses it claims the same, that they notice the same, so I started using it on my lower lashes just because if it is making my lashes healthier, why not? Okay, now I am finished. This is, you can see, it's so hard because it's dark back there. This is 2 coats of the gel and the fibers. 2 coats.